What's up, everybody? Dr. Moser here with Structure Chiropractic, and I can speak louder today because I am the only one I think that is actually working today, except restaurants, gas station attendants, and other people in that realm of things. So today, my topic is don't drug your dogs. So I wanted to check back in. It's been a little while since I've done a live video. We've been super busy in the office, which I'm super grateful for. But one of the things I wanted to make sure I addressed is something that I think a lot of dogs go through. I actually just saw a post on Facebook that somebody else was trying to figure out solutions to how to keep your dogs calm during the 4th of July. So there are a lot of things you can do. Now, don't do what people do in Houston and give your dog drugs in terms of Prozac, antidepressants. The list of stuff that people are giving their dogs is absolutely outrageous down there. And you can do very simple things, very natural things for your dogs. One of the things you can do is by far the easiest thing to do. Get a lavender essential oil. I'm not going to talk about any brands or anything like that. I mean, Now is a good brand. Young Living, doTERRA has a good brand. Get some lavender and put it. Happy 4th, Annie. I actually just was going through and liking a whole bunch of your posts, Annie. So go through and get some lavender oil and do a couple things with it. Your dogs have basically some palms on the paws. Put a little bit of lavender, a couple drops of lavender on your hands and rub it on their paws. All right, it's not going to kill them if they lick it off or anything like that. It's totally fine. If you're worried about that, just put it on their coat, put it on the back of their nose, and put it on the back of their nose. Don't grab my head. Put it on the back of their head, and you can put it on their nose too. Just don't be surprised if they're trying to pull it off and lick it. Again, not going to kill them. All right, that is probably by far one of the easiest things that you can do. Now, the other thing you can do is take that same essential oil and you can put it in a little spray bottle. A little spray bottle with lavender, and you can spray that on their little dog beds or their dog pillows, so that way when they lay down, because sometimes when they're nervous, they try to go to where they're comfortable. Our dogs love to jump into our beds, so we'll spray our beds with it too. You can even spray their coat with that lavender essential oil too. And again, it's going to soak in and get absorbed through their skin. It's going to mellow them out. It works tremendously. All right, Clarice says California Poppy, that's why you get yours. All right, you're afraid of fireworks too, or for your dogs? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, California Poppy would be good in terms of dogs tasting that. I don't think my dogs would go too well. They're kind of special with what they get to eat, and they're very particular. So one thing that we did start doing because we wanted to try it out is our Wellness Way CBD oil. Doing a tiny, tiny, tiny bit. My wife Megan will drop a tiny bit on her finger, and she'll let my dog Hunter lick it off her finger, and that'll basically make him go comatose and sleep the whole way through the night. So this isn't just for fireworks, but if you have a dog with anxiety or you leave and the dog is anxious and it tears up things in the house, they're very simple, easy, and cheap things you can do to add to your dog's normal daily regimen to calm them down throughout the day. Because just like stress will kill our health, stress can break down a dog's health too. So when we're talking about the 4th of July, do some simple things. Research before you do it. Don't give your dog human drugs. That's just ridiculous. Or you could try California Poppy, lavender, or some CBD oil. So those are my little quick tips on what you can do tonight. We already had some fireworks getting shot off. It is 5:33. I think it was like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I don't know. Somebody had a little bit too much of Grandma's cough medicine, but they're shooting them off in broad daylight. So prep yourself so that way you can make sure your dog doesn't get stressed out. And Carrie said we've been using CBD oil. They've been calm. Love the natural approach. Absolutely, Carrie. Good to hear from you. I'm glad you're following us here. Yeah, CBD oil is tremendous. Now, there are different potencies in CBD oil as well. Our Wellness Way brands, we have a 1,000, we have a 3,000. 3,000, in my opinion, I'm very sensitive to anything. That's enough to give like a tranquilizer to a horse. So I'd never give that to my dog. But our 1,000 CBD oil, no THC in it or anything, but it's enough to, again, calm down that dog so they can chill out. So that way they can have a nice, restful night's sleep. So if you know of any other solutions, I mean, again, I posted this, don't drug your dogs and stuff as a caption here, but if you have other holistic or other natural things that you have tested and you have seen have worked for your dogs, feel free to leave it in the comments so that way more people can try more things. Because just like human health, it's not necessarily one size fits all. What dog may respond well to California Poppy, maybe they don't respond as well to CBD oil, or maybe they don't respond well to lavender. Test it out, see what happens. We already know how our dogs respond So we already have our go-tos in the house, and it's super natural, it's super easy. So thank you for tuning in here. The other thing I want to reach out and say as well is we're going to be doing, I know we've been doing this blunt logic kick here for a while, and I've realized that I'm kind of being a little bit of a jerk sometimes when I'm doing my blunt logic because I'm just pounding information out there. I'm not giving you guys any resources on what you can do to change it. So we're going to be bringing in my wife, Megan, who's pregnant. If you guys haven't been able to tell, she's pregnant, and she's been helping out in the office, and we're going to start doing some blunt logics with some motherly topics. So we're going to do, the common things that women go through during pregnancy, all the unsolicited advice that's pounded through them. We listen to, or we watch the baby tracker with the bump. There's a couple other like baby apps to say, oh, your baby's the size of a cucumber today, and tomorrow it's the size of a grapefruit, whatever the case may be. I'm just making those things up. But all the scare tactics that is mixed into all of those apps. So that way, if you are a mother or if you're planning to be a mother, we want to give you the information that you're going to need coming from a pregnant woman's perspective versus a man who isn't going to get pregnant anytime soon. If that happens, then I'm going to quit working because something seriously weird has happened to me. Maybe I need to stop taking my herbs because they work too well. I'm just kidding. So feel free to tune in for that. We're going to be going through some certain things. We're going to sit down tonight and come up with some ideas. So if you think of anything, leave that in the comment box as well. Reach out to us and give us information on what you would like us to cover. Again, as somebody prepping to be pregnant, someone going through pregnancy, and even some of the postpartum tips, whether it's breastfeeding, things like that, we'll talk to you about those different topics that you may not have a reliable source for, and we'll be that reliable source for you. So check in with that. Thanks for tuning in today, and try that out today. Don't drug your dogs. Try lavender, CBD, or if you have California poppy, get some California poppy in your life. Have a safe 4th of July. I know there's a lot of women on here, so you're probably not the ones lighting the fireworks off. I already got mine out of the way, and I have all 10 of my fingers. I have all 10 of them, so I made it through the weekend. Don't let your husbands, don't let yourselves blow your fingers off. So take care, everyone. Heidi, tuning in the last minute. Appreciate you. Everybody have an awesome day. And Heidi, like I was saying for the pups, I know you just posted a super cute picture of Griswold wrapped up like he was in a little cocoon there. So some tips if they're afraid of fireworks or loud noises or anything like that, or they have anxiety: lavender, CBD oil, or California poppy. So try them out. Let me know how they work, and take care, everybody. Have an awesome, awesome, awesome 4th of July.